Ring up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Monday, the 22nd of July, 2022. 22nd of July, 2024. And I'm once again leaving yourself another daily message regarding my brother Talib Hussain, who you have captured and are holding incarcerated in your private prison, acting as a care home, such as Sunnydale Care Home. I'm ringing up every single day. I mean, it was quite clearly evident to me what you were trying to plan. All this plotting and planning and conspiring, we don't trust you anymore. I mean, obviously, the level of trust is completely broken when you continue to stage events to try to frame me. I mean, the local authority, attempted this exact same thing regarding my older brother Nazim exactly a decade ago in July and August and September, where you finally killed him off and then refused to carry out a comprehensive, timely coroner's inquest, which was then literally whitewashed later on, and I was made the victim and targeted as a consequence. And so therefore you have just doing the same thing over and over again. And what do you expect to, there's an old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Obviously I'm wising up to the way that you operate and are holding the situation, and hence why you're refusing to engage with me. Why are you refusing to speak to me? You've got my brother, you're holding him hostage, you got all our money, you got all my resources, you've isolated me, or you're targeting and victimizing both me and my brother. This was a staged event by you on the 3rd of June. You were hoping the fact that I would be antagonized and it would be unsuccessful for your benefit, because that's exactly what you try to achieve by stopping me becoming my brother's carer, by putting a police bail condition in place. So that's the situation. I'm at a loss of what to do next. You've seen the email that I've sent. I've sent an email to everybody. Everybody can see the fact that at least on the 21st of January 2019, after he had been released from your unlawful incarceration and custody back then, 6 years ago, that he had signed his own passport. How can somebody who can sign his own passport be interviewed and answer all the questions correctly? As per my last visit to him, he's obviously not lacking mental capacity. There's no need for the jurisdiction of the government to orchestrate laws that are for effectively your benefit, to say that he lacks mental capacity when quite clearly he's quite clearly intelligent and articulated and understand what's going on. He just happens to suffer from mental health problems, which you are fully leveraging and to your personal advantage. Mental health problems, not physical problems. And now you've given him diabetes. You've deliberately given him the condition of diabetes, so you can medicate him and continue to hold him in your care, control and custody. It makes no difference to me whether I'm caring for him or whether you're caring for him. There's £1 million being leveraged now at a cost of what you've done to this poor chap. You've deprived him of his mother. Obviously he's very still distraught about being deprived of his mother, and rather than looking to act in his best interest and deal with his well-being, how is it possible for you to forcibly put him into an institutional prison such as where he is now in a Sunnydale care home, and claim that we're acting in his best interest? Who wants to be put into a place where he's away from his home? You don't have the power or the legal authority to dictate where he needs to reside, who he can have contact with. You've not gone to the courts to make such a case. Not that it would make any difference. I mean, it's quite clearly evident to me from speaking to Mr. Ismail Mullah previously that it's just a tick-boxing exercise for yourself to go to the courts, because the courts never challenge what you're doing. They always comply with whatever your options are, whatever your kind of lies and bullshit that you tell the courts. It's just a kangaroo court for your benefit to fool the people. And obviously obviously you've not even bothered going to the courts this time to get any authority to take my brother. You've simply abused your position of power and authority, told the police to come and arrest me, and then subsequently looked to tell them to put bail conditions upon me. Nothing's been proven, nothing's been established. It's all lies and deceptions. That's how you operate as a local authority. And where is it getting you? Are you achieving your objectives? You're basically getting desperate now and looking to, and in your desperation, you always end up doing acts of villainy and tyranny and debauchery and aggression against me and my family members, which is presently underway. So I'm once again, contacting yourself, asking you to engage with me before there's another fatality, a fatality that can be avoided. But the answer is that you don't want to avoid a fatality. It's not in your interest to have a fatality avoided, considering the fact that it's in your financial interest to have a fatality take place. Because as a result of the fatality taking place, you can then claim save on money. And that's what it comes down to, doesn't it, Mr. Kenna? And doesn't it, Bradford Council? It's all about you, your desperate and urgent need to save money at all costs, at any price. You must look to save costs so you can then claim to be an egalitarian, liberal authority, when the reality is that you're anything but an egalitarian, liberal authority. You are lying, cheating scoundrels, scumbags in positions of authority and power that are causing us terror and terrorizing me and my brother. Now I need to speak to you. I need to speak to a representative of the council, and you're the solicitor, so there's nobody else. And you're refusing to engage with me or speak with me. What's the situation here? All that plotting and planning and conspiring with the solicitors and the barristers and the judges to target and victimize and make me homeless. What's that achieved? This has now been ongoing directly with myself being targeted overtly for the last 12 years, and where I've been covertly targeted the 12 years before that. So it's 24 years in total that you've been targeting me. First 12 years covertly, and then next 12 years overtly, without the velvet glove on, trying to manipulate me. 24 years I've been at this, and looking at all the failures and incompetences on your part, where you now look to leverage all those failures of yourself onto me as an informal carer, and try to make me out to be this easy scapegoat for all of you people. This is completely ridiculous and horrendous. As I've explained, all that's going to happen now, Mr. Kenna and Bradford Council, you know the fact that all that's going to happen is this situation is now going to result in a fatality where my brother's going to be killed off for your benefit, so you can achieve your objectives. That's ultimately what's going to happen here, and that's what you're trying to do now. You're trying to put me in a situation so you can look to further destabilize me and my brother and our rights and privileges. Look, I've sent you an email. I've sent everybody an email. Now you're telling me to put everything in a writing. I'm the one that having to put things in writing while you sit back quietly saying, pontificating under your guise of being a egalitarian, benevolent local authority. Why are you refusing to speak to me? If you've not done something wrong, then you can at least engage with me and speak with me as a local authority. But you can't answer those questions because you'll just be incriminating yourself. You'll incriminate yourself, and hence why you're refusing to now engage with me, refusing to speak with me.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue recording your message, press 3. If you are happy with your message, press 4. To specify a number for your message recipient to call you back on, press 5. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Yes, man, Ken, the time is once again getting the better of me, so I must look to end the conversation now. But all I can say is that you need to contact me ASAP so I can look to try to find a resolution to the situation, because the situation is simply going to result in a fatality. I'm telling you now that my brother's going to die in your care and custody. He's not receiving any emotional support, and you're looking to mentally deteriorate him for your benefit, and then you can claim, oh, well, he just died of natural causes. Nobody's dying of natural causes. You are deliberately looking to terminate people's lives. Trying to engage with you as best as I can. You're refusing to engage with me because you know the fact that the things that you've done are libelous and derogatory and villainous and evil. And all I'm asking you to do is have a conversation with me. And as a result of which you're refusing to speak to me, refusing to engage with me, or refusing to...
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4. To specify Message sent. Goodbye.
Every day I'm leaving them a message, and every day what they're doing is they're just ignoring me, so they can continue to play these silly little games. Completely horrendous. So this is a local authority, right? And they're acting and behaving in a childish manner, and then encouraging all its partners and associates to behave in equally in a childish and profane manner to degrade and humiliate me. Absolutely pathetic and deplorable.